So you guys may be wondering how we ended up in a safety meeting? Well, stay tuned to find out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just got a call. The tow truck driver is out by the door, so I'm gonna go out, pay him his money, and try to get this trailer off his truck. And just like that, there goes $5,000 from yesterday's disaster. So right now, I'm gonna hop in the skid steer. We're gonna swap out the buckets just to make this a little bit easier. I'm gonna put the cloth on, that way I'm able to grab the back, and I can drag it off the back of the tow truck without using a chain or anything, because we just moved into the shop. I don't really have that stuff around here, and I know the tow truck probably got it, but I really don't want to bother him. I'm not too concerned about beating up the trailer because it's pretty much rode off the way it is right now. The axles are bent, there's cracks in the frame, so I really don't know what to do with this trailer. Should I keep it, fix it up, or should I buy a new one? Let me know in the comments, guys, what I should do, because as of right now, I really don't know what to do. If I go buy a new one, that's probably like $10,000, but if I gotta fix this one up, I probably need an axle or two, and I need to weld up the frame. I'm looking at least $5,000, so I'm really torn on what to do, but I can't think about it too much. We do have a lot of jobs to do. I'm going to grab the mower, we're going to put it on the trailer, head over to the first property of the day, and try to get that done. But as of right now, where we had a late start because we got to deal with this mess, I had to fill out a bunch of paperwork. I was on the phone with insurance for an hour just trying to figure out about our truck and trailer. I still don't have any word about it. They're going to send out somebody to look at it, assess the damages to see if it's worth fixing. Because of all that, I'm not going to get as many contracts done today, which I'm not too happy about, because if insurance don't cover the trailer or the mowers, I'm in big trouble. That's going to cost me close to $15,000 just to get everything back up and running. And to top it off, where John was in the accident the other day, we're doing an investigation to try to figure out what happened and why he hit the bridge. So as of right now, he's not working, so we're down a mower operator, and that's going to be even less jobs we're going to get done. I just don't know what to do, guys. So we're having a lot of mistakes the last few weeks, so Grant suggested that we probably put dash cams in our trucks, but that's going to cost me a couple $1,000s to do. I want to get the two-way system where we can see the front of the truck inside the cab, just so I can understand what is happening and why is there more events happening recently. I don't know if they're on their phone or they're eating and driving, but there's something that changed that we gotta try to nip in the butt before it gets worse. Or this mowing business will not survive, and I'm not too happy about that because I'm after selling a lot of stuff, downgrading stuff, just to make sure we can keep it up and running and to try to make it the best business around. We just had our biggest job yet of $15,000, and I had to use all that money for tow trucks and getting stuff fixed. Guys, that is not good. I'm really upset over that just because I'm trying to keep growing, and every time we do, there's a disaster. So I decided we're probably going to have a safety meeting later just to go over everything, get new policies. We need to make sure this don't happen again. And I don't know what I'm going to do with John because he is one of my best mowers, but I need to figure out what happened. If he was on his phone, there will be consequences that we got to deal with. I will probably have to suspend him for a couple of days. I don't want to fire him because, like I said, he is my best mower and he was the first employee I hired, so I don't want to get rid of him. Especially this time of the year, it's hard to find more employees. So I got this property done. I made $850, but we're going to put this on the trailer, head over to my friend. He gave me a call and he needs some help. I'm going to try to get that done before we mow again. It's probably going to take roughly 2 hours to do, so I'll see you guys when I get there. And after driving for 15 minutes, we're pulling up to my friend's house. Oh, what a disaster he got here. So he ended up renting an excavator, trying to do this job himself, and as you could tell, he got a big mess made. So we get this John Deere 135. We do need to put a retaining wall in, so all this dirt will have to be moved. I guess we'll put it there for now, but this is going to take me a lot longer than I thought. I thought he wanted me to mow his property. Alright, let's get to work. I'm going to scrape this back, put it over into a pile over here because we do need to put the retaining wall out and we need to go in towards the excavator. So I need to make sure we still got room. I think the worst part about this is I just sold my dump truck, my mini excavator and dump trailer, and I could have did this job for him if he just asked me. This job alone would have made me enough money that I could have kept my equipment for at least another month and probably found more jobs. Why didn't he call me yesterday right before I went to the dealership? I could have delayed that process a little bit, but I can't dwell on it too much because we did need that money for other equipment, and in the future, we'll get back there one day. We'll get another excavator, we'll get another dump truck, but for right now, we just need to step back from the landscaping side. Anyways, I finally got that done, so I'm going to take the bucket off. That way I can start lifting the blocks and putting them in place. I didn't need to put any rock down. We do have a good solid base. It should be good, and he didn't want to pay for that, so I'm just going to get the excavator set up. That way I can grab the block, hook the chain up, and bring it over in place. There we go. I got the chain hooked up. Now, it would be nice to have somebody to help me just to unhook the chain and hook it up to the other blocks. It would be a lot easier because I gotta hop out the machine every time now and hook it up, and that takes roughly 5 minutes per block. So if I had help, I could get this wall done a lot faster. I'm just going to take my time because I don't want the block to spin too much. It's kind of rocking back and forth. I gotta try to place this first one perfect because this is going to be the start of the wall, and if I'm off with this one, the end block is going to be way off, so I gotta make sure it's perfect. There we go. I'm just going to unhook the chain. So that took me roughly 15 minutes to get that block in the perfect spot. Now we just gotta put all the blocks in. It should take roughly an hour to do, so let's get to it. I'm just going to fix up this spot right here. Alright, that should be good. So this job took me roughly 4 hours to do, but I finally got it done. The only thing left to do is to come back later with the spreader. That way we can put some seed down and the grass can grow back. But I'm going to park the excavator here for now, go collect my money so we can get back to mowing. So I made $10,000 off that job. It took me roughly 4 hours to do. It looks pretty good. It could be touched up with a rake. Anyway, let's check out the wall, guys. This is my very first one. I think I did good. Now the end block got a little off, but that's okay. My friend is pretty happy with the job we did, and he's going to get us to come back if he got anything else to do because we did that pretty quick. Alright, according to my tablet, I do have a property up here that needs to be done today, so I'm over this way. I may as well get it done. And after a 2-minute drive, I'm finally to the property, and this is probably the first time I did this one in over a month, so I can't really remember the boundaries. I'm going to have to talk to the homeowner just to make sure. I got to do the best job possible. I want to make sure he's happy, so if I gotta stop for 5 minutes to talk to him just to double check things, that's okay. At least he's gonna be happy. Alright, so after speaking to the homeowner, he just wants me to go to the tree line right here and curve back up. He don't want the whole area done because he don't use it down here, and if he can save money, he's gonna save money. So we're gonna get this whole area done. I'm hoping to get it done within 35 minutes. I do have a lot of work to do. I still gotta go back to the shop, do that safety meeting that I'm really regretting doing. And I made $450. This probably took me 35 minutes to do. I'm going to put the mower on the trailer, check my tablet to see if we got any more properties over in this area that needs to be done. Alright, so after checking the tablet, all the jobs are done on this subdivision for this week. I do have one more contract that I need to do, but they got a special note put in. They don't want it mowed till after 4 p.m. because they work night shift. They're sleeping right now. So I'm going to go over, grab my other Skag mower, bring it back to the shop, see what's wrong with it, and I got other things I need to do, so I can kill those couple hours pretty quick. I actually forgot this mower was still here. I'm glad no one took it. I guess it is beat up a lot, so let's get this flipped over. Ooh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, guys. There's so much damage to this mower right now. The roll cage is bent back. The levers are bent. Oh, please start up. Please start up. Please, please. Oh, there we go. I really didn't want to push this on the trailer. I'm hoping there's no other major things wrong with this, so I'm gonna bring it back to the shop. We're gonna go over it, make sure everything is good, and I'm gonna do a service on the mower, change out all the fluids and filters, and just go over everything. I want to make sure this mower is good before we start using it again. Now we're gonna have to order in a couple parts. The levers are kind of bent up. I can't get it up to full throttle, which is not good. As if this day couldn't get any worse, I just got a call from Bob, and the last mower we bought, the walk behind one we bought off Buck, well, it's not working right now, so he brought it back to the shop. I'm gonna have to look at that one too. It just died on him and it's not working. Oh guys, I really don't know what to do. I guess it's true when they say when it rains it pours, because it's definitely pouring for this mowing business right now. There's just so many things things going wrong with the mowing business right now. I don't know what to do, guys. I need to try to get this under control. We got 2 mowers that's broke. We got a truck that's broke. I got an employee that I gotta suspend later that he don't know about yet. Can things get worse? I sure hope not. We can't handle much more. Anyway, I'm gonna bring the mower inside, get it off the trailer. That way I can go over it to see what parts we need, and I can make a list, give it to Grant, and he can get that ordered, and hopefully we can get this mower back in rotation within a couple days. Alright, that should be good enough right there for now. I'm gonna pull the truck forward because I want to spray off the mower. I did end up calling Bob, Jeff, and John. They're gonna be here within 20 minutes. We're gonna go upstairs for that safety meeting that I'm regretting, but it just needs to be done. We need to talk about everything that's been going on and how we can move forward without damaging anything else. After talking to Grant for a little bit, we decided the dash cams are probably our best option right now. We need to make sure nothing like this happens again, and it's going to cost me $4,000 for the dash cams for the trucks. I think it's going to help us out in the long run because the guys are going to be more cautious of what they're doing because there's going to be camera footage of them driving. Anyway, I got that done, and I got word the guys are upstairs waiting, so let's go for it. Oh, what am I going to say? Hey guys, how's it going? You may be wondering why you're here right now, but you're probably not because of the incident that happened yesterday. So I decided it was probably a good idea to go over the company policy about safety and driving the truck. So from now on, you're not allowed eating a 12-inch sub from Subway and driving. Thanks a lot, John. That was my favorite thing to do. Oh, you gotta ruin everything, guys. What is your problem? Now what am I gonna eat while I'm driving? Oh, I forgot to say, John, you're suspended for 3 days. Go home. I'm paid. Oh, guys, I'm so mad. If that table wasn't so big, I would flip it over. Now I gotta park and eat my sub? That is crazy. Oh, I'm just so glad to get that done. So we do have another job we got to do right now. I'm going to grab the spreader and a bag of seed. We're going to head back up to my friend's house, get that done. It's not going to take me too long to do the property. It's not that big of an area. It's just, do I need 1 bag or 2 bags of seed? I wonder. Anyway, I got everything loaded up. I'm going to head over to that property. It's about a 15-minute drive from here. So I'll see you guys when I get there. And after driving for 15 minutes, I'm finally back over to my friend's house. I'm going to park the truck on side of the road. We're going to get the spreader taken off and try to get this done as soon as possible. As of right now, it's 3 p.m. I still got one more contract I need to get done. It's on the other side of town, so it's going to take me roughly 35 minutes to get there. So that's the mowing contract I can't do till after 4 p.m. anyway. So if my math's correct, we should get there roughly 4:05 p.m. That's a pretty good time. It's going to take me roughly 45 minutes to mow that property. Is not that big, and I should be back at the shop by 5:30, and then my day is still not done because I gotta troubleshoot the mower Bob was using, the walk behind one. I need to get that fixed so he can use it tomorrow. If not, he's gonna have to use the Massey, and I know for a fact he won't like that. Alright, so I got this job done. I ended up going over it twice just to make sure everything was covered. I'm gonna put the spreader in back of the truck. We already got paid for this job earlier. I just had to come back and get this done because I was too busy earlier with everything that was going on, so it took me a little bit later to get back here and get it done. My math was off a little bit, so we got here at 3:55, which isn't too bad because the homeowner is already up and gone, so I don't have to worry about waking them up. It's actually been a super long time since I've been at this property to mow it. I usually give this one here to Bob, and he's been doing it for the last couple of weeks. This mowing contract here is probably one of the first ones we had, and he's been a good client of ours for a while. I actually bought a trailer off him, I'm going to say probably the first week we were here, and after that we started mowing his lawn every week. And after 20 minutes I finally got this property done. I made $450, so I'm going to put the mower on the trailer, head back to the shop, try to figure out what's wrong with the other one. This is going to be it for this video, and if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see it continue, smash the like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later.